So ene sa omo sefata say de scholarship ema omo no won benya na institution so ben ena enya ewo adesua ene wo mu a wo mu ni bie ananka wo se etimi ema omo si echi ba mo mutimi gogosua de no eso yeni ehon komo Ora William Buadi or Chief Executive Officer for Educate Africa Institute wono ena ye me guesta wo eye ahomane so a ye twetwe komo kakra Ora Buadi ena no pa miamu achemu akwa ban famra happy morning show so
Yemia.
Mijiri se mpombo ko de.
Aminia na yesi enra.
Ena yesi enra. Ma me chase na ye fan komo no fan free. The expose, the investigations are Fourth Estate eye into the operations and as into the award of scholarships by the Scholarship Secretariat. Sa expose about beto abontin Educate Africa Institute. Muhuni saying.
Okay, maminsia woni watifo. Minia, me form abaso. The form is no ayadie because ayadie bia koso. But akwa say emfa bia ho. Especially omunya bre enye deep research and do not care about proper governance. They don't care about this kind of things that happen. But omungu say something normal and you cannot close to it, you must not have access to it. Meanwhile, the motive behind that secretariat is different and it is there for every Ghanaian, no matter your political dimension, your political party, your color, or whatever. The motive behind the scholarship secretariat establishment is different from what we are seeing now. It's
Now, the details of what they found with regards to awards of scholarship.
Because what I know about this kind of issue,
what do you know? Urabwadi.
What I know is scholarship secretariat other funding agencies like debt fund. Say MPP the wa be mu a ye de MPP for. Na enye MPP for keke. Topmost recognized members in the party. Say who you be a who party him. One do job. Who contribution to the party. From a coin ye pa. Who deeply our family through the party to coin me pa and I'll be scholarship benefit. Get funds. The same thing. Even now, we shall say, if you apply for student loan, you must say, if you did a student loan, say, and it is the same thing. If you are never two partisan politics, it is no more there for Ghanaians. But here you need to say scholarship, the rationale behind it, to support clever but needy students. But they say no, it is for mere rich, any of them billionaires and millionaires, any of them contributed to the party to come to power. More opposition be no thing. You put some cabinet make clear. Any of them yen fem mako here and no pay OT go class and the yen fem mano. Coco border. Officials now coco board no any. The big slots no their mom now for one. Apart from that, the major bino. Will be a back and a man slot. That's a back. I could school we are. No, their man down for. They do so at all. Cocoa farmers and man yen farmer. That is what is happening in the country.
And when did you find this out? Say Oko a year scholarship secretariat. Senka Okwa kope insieti baby anasi skebi diama wo anasa wo baby amano dia ko akwa kosua de e won to aso school mitre e university asuapon mu a it's now has moved from say no merit based to people with political affiliations that woman no aban and the war aban mu anase woman aban any di omai so. When did you find that out?
Afibi baye. And I school D. And Educate Africa Institute. It came out. Na Branona na po edin ka ho. Na adwa safudu ka ho. Woma na eda scholarship so na po di onya ne de no get fund. Adwa safudu na ne de no get fund. Any day you're going to money who say this thing is not happening only at the get fund, but scholarship secretariat and cocoa board in also.
And since then, so I mean, prior to that, Educate Africa Institute. Na munche danye mubia ehunu se the award of scholarships ewo man mu no. E kwan ananke wo se fa so no nye sa kwan na fa so.
Once upon a time, I applied for a scholarship. Now, we are in a regional basis and district. I mean constituency. Application Mary because na many party need to be demanding. Oko constituency level I was so the party need the party executive count. And yes, I will call interview a bit failing at the constituency level because now I this is in the charge near the list number. I have regional for the national. The do I not hear something? Oh, wow! You must mention somebody's name. Our party. Yes, automatically be failing.
That was when. That was when.
2015, 2016, 2017, 2018.
So 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. And according to you, who attempted to apply for scholarship. Now, also, Udru Hua, you would have to mention Obi or party num, Nipati to be or party num, Edini Ansana Yahiwanim.
Exactly.
But
that is what is happening in the country.
But OSHA Scholarship Secretariat, they have detailed on their website the steps one would have to go through to register for a scholarship and as it to be considered for a scholarship. And it has to do with online registration. Is that not the case?
I mean, yeah, that is the case, but it is just there for you to read.
Really?
It is there for theory purpose, but not practical purpose. Practically, it is not looking that way. It will be actually apply before I say
before I say scholarship no emra bontin na munim omo dia mama and as omo manya da. So I mean you applied for the scholarship in 2014.
2015.
Okay, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. Emu dia hina onyaye.
Emu bia no aminyaye.
You applied for the scholarship for 4 consecutive years. Emu bia no onyaye.
Emu bia no aminyaye because mamo honorable biadi. Mamo party chairman biadi. And na mini party chairman bia so meboni.
But Edina Wokano, I would want to understand. Is it from the scholarship secretariat say as part of the requirement say oba obidin ansana say obenya scholarship noa yadi amawana?
Minia, it is not part of the recommendation or the requirements from scholarship secretariat, but practically that is what is being done.
Are you attempting to say obi biara oko hobia no a onya scholarship ni bibia no have to mention one name or the other and sana onya scholarship no?
Either you mention a name or somebody has to do a call before you go there.
And in your case, nobody made a call.
And I make as a mini party executive bia mini honorable bia me di beko. So if you fail to do that, you will not get it.
So this is to say, I mean, from the argument that you're making, say, so you obia, why do you say obefa pine papa ne so French moi? And now they are sabit me a scholarship from the scholarship secretariat.
And there's more to it. Unim say even within that, you know, say who ye party member. Na ABA men no one ever cooperate. And una say oh yes certain MP. And I'm a person me contest so. Na me new fan me obi firima fan no apply on ensanka. Obi bo me dia me akoni an ensanka because ma be contest so and as me ma unnim na so ma me nipa ni bia make na so the campaign. It is a wo na wo pese wo succeed me no. But say wo nkofo no enya. Na wo de gina so aye campaign ati habe. So within the party crowd no there is partisan politics. I no ya party bia ba keke and our party supporter bia keke ne binya.
Now just say there is a lot one would have to go through and sign as an Insabeka scholarship no an Insaka.
Minia, what is happening in this country? Many young ones have to try. We are in a country so we need more young pass who put what you go. It is justify now on young because we are on nine cabo, the only one on him. So
scholarship na kwa dan kokofu bobo.
Yes, I know for him.
O panyin bi ni mu ayem pass unya bi.
Penny ni krampo na was a category of penny bi.
Ena wo no wanya kwanya ama panyin bia no wanyigini amfa nko.
Very sad.
4 solid years consecutively o apply wanya.
Exactly.
But mami mbisa o se ekwan ya ye faso a ye di scholarship e faso no. Do you believe sir it's gotten to a point in time or say ye mra ebi editor chire a betimi aboa said ye be ya people will get these scholarships based on merit and not based on who they know?
There's no need to make a name mra. The mra is there. Happy FM. The vision, the mission, the objective, the rationale behind the scholarship secretariat establishment is already there. And that should be the utmost roadmap in administration work. So there's no need to go and, bring another law. But you said that you money in your
so kasi ya sheda na hwan no na sheda no.
We have a registrar general or registrar at the scholarship secretariat.
So in this case, you are fingering the registrar at the scholarship secretariat.
Abo was also the dia dia kan nyina ya homa.
Enti ono ne emfa sobo no nyina mfa mo no.
Sa pepepe.
But there are other people who are working under him. Omo no mo yehwehwemu. Omo no mo ekọ background checks. Eji amanfo transcript. Ehwemu no ma hunu say okay, adesua nipa we pese okokosua na moa we ne betimi abo nipa no obi anaze onibi. Enti yemfa scholarship no emfa no. Ansakra ansana registrar no wahunu no ordinance asha say okay nipa we a modi omudin abai yemfa mo nkone ma mo scholarships a wo mo apply for no. Adentina wo mo edidwuma ewase no. Yemfa sobo no mom emmo won. Na onipa no ohye soro no mom no na yede sobo no mom ebo no because you realize that he sounded a bit surprised when the Fourth Estate came out with their investigative report.
Minia, abwa so ni tia. Yaka ina eya homa. Registrar no na di modality. I was ye di emma scholarship no eba bonten. Onu na sign finally asa no obi nsaka. Adentina Samira Baumia. Ni nua Ramadan no. Ye twa sika no as one ko school no e wo UK. Yam punish no. Happy FM. Your register na se no on enko punish no. Ono no retrieve sika no. Eye ho ya sade ye so obehwe se sika ya mitwa nipa no o ko school na wonko. Eti eye registrar no. There's no need to look elsewhere. Say ya nyen sa yerebre.
See, say no.
Appointed. The baby registrar ni free banner. Definitely, he must dance to the tune of where he's coming from.
See, say no. Yenyin free.
What is happening? No, at the end, you trust. You trust what that's happening. So, a register and your son, your son, move. Let me be a tutor. So, I look at hey, saying I'm a person, I'm one yard. Will be no one now, you're powerful than the registrar.
But to you, I mean, in your case, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 2015, 16, 17, 18. We had a registrar, and from the narrative that you gave, the issue has persisted from even your time. Osha said you were applying for scholarship in this country. So how is it that you believe say you registrar no mum everywhere and a niema ebesisa na instead of say bia ye nyina ebe dia tum ni akobenkrom say we need a specific system to operate at the scholarship secretariat. Say ni emfa ho say registrar A, B, C, D. Eba betenase. The system will operate independent of the registrar. I would want to understand your argument on that score.
Minia, what I have already established now. You see, I mentioned that say MPP never Bema, that is what happened. Say the same thing.
So that is, of course, we have identified that it is problematic. And I make us say, how is it? Sir, you argue. Say yemfa opinion noa or that scholarship secretariat anuono. Onu mom ni yemfa subuono emmono. Na yenso ni because ono ene that scholarship secretariat nano. Yenso adini trimu. Now, per your narrative, it means that if we even put there a new registrar when a new government comes into office, the very thing that we are seeing now and as experiencing now, ebeto akoso, because then he also or she also will be the head. How are you arguing, sir, we should deal with the head and neglect putting in place a system that works independent of which political party is in office?
Uni, that system is already there. That system is the document behind the establishment of the scholarship secretariat. And that is the modalities or the roadmap for the secretariat to operate. So that is their system. But because of partisan politics, which party comes to power, that's the same thing. So it is up to we, the citizens, to stand up one day without any fear and panic. Demonstrate fiercely to let people know that they are there to serve Ghana, Ghanaians, and us, but not themselves. Do what they want. Until this, the Becca Sawa. But I never call a cost organ and say, I never cost to know, times in the Yahu. Kakrab in the Yahu. The air who can't go for who know,
and only at the end, no.
I hope you remember 2021, no, 2022. Ghana students I work classes for UK. Okay, I said, no, my standard.
Yes.
Because now binding they will use Ghana.
Just recently, 251 Ghanaian students are on a bilateral scholarship between Hungary and Ghana. They also complained about the fact that for the past 6 months, their stipends to be paid by the government of Ghana has not been given them.
Exactly. So I didn't know. I just said register in the Sudimo. On the finance here. I know the supervisor, you may be a secretary, no, and so with that on we be no bit to be. So what I say. So, Sebi say air cost scholarship secretariat wa. Or no penny to pay bit my so move. No, no one go for BSO charge one more time. Aside that, no, the only thing we can do is we must appoint Obia only party or Bemu. So, Ramaya, you remember, there is a big question mark.
What is the question mark?
Looking at how we are building the country. Actually, we are building political parties, not a nation. Why should Obi or hold public office a contestant of a MP? Now, Kingsley Ajiman, he is a PC parliamentary candidate for work on our all PC attack. Apart from there were so many people occupying Obo on MD for Ghana Post. So occupy BD. Look at the amount they pay. There are so many people. They intentionally, even those who have no idea, no motive to contest to become parliamentary candidates. Secretly, they sponsor some people. Senabayas will know about them will be sending appointments. It is your question here, partisan appointment. These are some of the things we hearing and seeing and experiencing.
But that's
I mean, undermine the progress of our country.
Already, that's one of the suggestions that you've brought. Senkebeya yempe an independent person. Na onko tena scholarship secretariat in ano. But the argument na okase yenso ura Kingsley Ajimamu no. You sounded more like the minority who has been, since the issue came up, calling for the head of Ura Kingsley Ajiman. Said the akoso hubiano yemfa so bono enko bono. Now let me also share with you Ura Henry Kwasi Prempe ono ye penyina wo CDD Ghana. Now ono chiremu say from the looks you cannot entirely blame Ura Kingsley Ajiman because ono ye bibia wie no na dia beto nanim no assign na ye akase yemfa no emfama womo ye scholarships no amoma na say yemhwe omo na school ko so omo kono omo nko. And so how do you blame him if there are people omo wona sia womo edi djuma omo di sa djuma no esumase? And mind you, there is also a probability say sika bi no mu amanfo bi no ka say omo tuaye ansa na omo nsa e kan scholarship no. Ora Kingsley Ajiman might not be aware of some of these payments.
Ghana for the Obama, your mom in another uncle.
Mhm.
Any minister, any appointee, may be our Yajuma in the name of your president. And Kingsley Ajiman was appointed by our president. On no call, on no appointed or no food will be to one Yajuma. There's no way I'm here more than send a year the Omo pet, normally a man is on one side. Never, it will never happen. Before I say an opera, Minya Quenya Chema, you happy personal. You gave authority to somebody to do this production. If you are aware that we are going to speak to William Bodi, there's no way Becca say, oh, one year, Diablo say, Mr. Bodini and his Becca. So, Kingsley Ajiman is aware from Accra to every region or constituency or district. Obibia or Yajumama a year scholarship secretariat and of Kingsley Ajiman. From A to Z. Adia or the Yajuma, a quite of us or yet Jumano. He said, Obibia, he is aware. If he is not aware, in Kasadi we happen. So, in the next form, that's what my dear. A tight scholarship secretariat, let you know, a year Juma and Komoi in Kieni. OBPR or apply for scholarship. Listen to Kingsley Ajiman live on another radio station in Accra here. Our cassette. I have for ministers. Opinion leaders being so it may apply on the almost Akabi. Scholarship secretariat is there for needy but clever students. It is a can of Rataba. Apply via or you need Diana. I just have to apply for get fund or you need Napo or you need Samira Niano Oyenidi. As IGP, former IGP, Bano Oyenidi. Freddy Blay, Neba Oyenidi. Eti Kingsley Adima Onim Freddy Blay. One head document in the moon. Say as soon as the beneficiary we never penny. No, I mean, we have this question on behalf of our listeners and Ghanaians. It is obviously my emblem is that the parliament.
Subordinate I am from Mono.
Yes, I'm on one. That way, I'm why we intimate on my no. Can I tell me I can know? And then to my friend, to my friend, to my panic cry. It is not about prayer. We need patriotic citizens to become leaders and build a nation. A leader is someone who paves the way for his followers. A leader makes sure his followers are satisfied, but not himself. What we are experiencing in Ghana is appalling, and we must support it.
All right, William Body, ma yana was here, and I'm the place of Japan. Now, on a chicken come if I answer me.
Minia, Ghana first.
Ghana first. Ora William Body, a Chief Executive Officer, Educate Africa Institute. Or say, I'm first of all, Enfamo Peninia, what that scholarship secretariat, no,